Hey, everybody, here we are for another roll reveal. This one's a little bit different from most. It is a taped shut, old 1959D wrapped roll, and I just wanted to see if there's any goodies in there. I think there would be, possibly. This tape is so old and brittle, it basically is falling apart as I'm taking it off the roll. So, this thing is eons old, and in fact, I'm going to open it from the other end. Oh no, it circulated. Well, that's a bummer. Let me look at a couple of coins in here anyway. We'll look at a few of these and then I'll turn around and grab a different roll. Nothing on that one. Right now, we're just kind of having fun. Nothing there. So I'm just looking for RPMs right now. See what might be in here. Nothing on that. Yeah, well, I have others. This isn't all there is. So we can grab a better roll. One that's not circulated. Heck, I thought this one was a BU roll. That's what I bought it as. Might find some of the better stuff in here. Help me recoup a little bit of the $2, $3 I would need to recoup to bring the value back into this. Okay. Huh, I wonder what that is. Looks like a little raised area below the 5. Right down there on the bottom of the 5. That's kind of interesting. A good Cyber Monday. What, a roll dig or a sale? I'm not going to sell this. There's nothing there to sell. Not in the first 10 coins, anyway. All right. Well, time to quit playing and get to work, Chuck. All right, well, we tried with that one anyway, right? Let's see. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a good roll. Let me try this one. Let's see what we have here. See if maybe this one might be uncirculated or if it's the same story, different roll. I've got to peel some tape off of this one because both ends are all taped up. At least there's one good thing. I didn't sell either one of these rolls as BU rolls. So if they're not, yeah, see, this one's not either. Hello, Doug. Let's see what we have in this. Get a few coins out of it anyway. Come on. Boy, they're being cantankerous. The end coin is brown, but it looks like it could be uncirculated. Nope. All brown, all circ. So, gotta go grab another roll. The paper was different on those two. I thought they might be from different sources. Okay, I do believe this one is marked as a 59D roll. Yes, marked as a 59D roll. It is a Tails to Tails roll, but it is an original bank wrapped roll. Fed Reserve of San Francisco. So, let's dive in. So we didn't have an old paper wrapped roll after all. It is an old paper wrapped roll, but it is a paper wrapped roll by the feds. I really have to watch what I do with 59D rolls these days. I am running really low on them. Used to be I would have 10, 20 boxes at a time. I don't even have one box full. Surag. First coin out. Big old spot because it was on the end. Well, that's 1960. What? It was marked 59. Well, I guess I need to tube this up and find another 59 roll. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yep, 1960. So, hang on. Let me tube this up. Switch gears again. Well, let me go play and see what I can come up with. Okay, let me try this one. Hey, there's a 59D right on the end of the roll. This is another LA branch. It's marked exactly the same as the last roll, except wrong year. But this one is the right year. So, let me go ahead and pry this one open. Well, you guys watch me open that other roll already. Maybe we can do that roll this week. That 60D. Because I didn't look at more than 2 coins to figure out that it's not the right date. Definitely time for a drink. Not coffee. All right, here we go. Coin number 1. It's a little hairy, but it's a 59D. And it's from a BU roll, so this is where we start. We'll be looking at the reverse side on the first 10 coins to see if we pass by anything that happens to be a double die, but they are going to be extremely uncommon if they do happen. There's first coin for Surag. All right. Number 2, Joseph. Joe, let's see what you got, buddy. Let's see here. Yeah, nice coin, but it's not an RPM. Also not a double die obverse. Not a double die reverse. Next coin. Number 3, Indigenous Treasures. Bethlehem, let's see what you get in this one. Well, I ain't seeing nothing here yet. Nope. Nothing on that one. Coin number 4, Carl. That is an RPM. That one's an RPM. We can pull out for Carl. It's got a spot on it, but fortunately not directly on the mint mark. Makes it an example of a die variety. Probably not the one in the best shape, but it's definitely there. So there we go. First die for the roll. Let's check for a marker and see what we can get. Big die dot out in front of the nose. Right there in the field out in front of the nose, I can see that. So next RPM we pull with some doubling on the top. We'll check for that to see if we have the same die. Here's one for Mickey, coin number 5. Definitely not the same die. Nothing on the obverse. Oh, clash mark up there inside the bay, which means we might be able to read some of Liberty on the other area here, but I don't see it. So not much of a clash. Baby clash. That's what we'll call it. Baby clash. All right. That's Mickey's. First coin there. Let's see. Frank gets the next one. And Frank has an RPM. That is a double split serif RPM. I can tell by the shape. There's the other split down there. And what do we have? We have a die dot out in front of the nose, so it's probably the same die that we just found. So that's Frank to add on to Mickey there. Was that Mickey's? No, that was Carl's. Sorry. It's Carl's. Let's check for another. Here is one for Wanda. Wanda, I wonder. Not an RPM here. Let's check the reverse. Nothing there. Coin number 8. Farm Dog. Well, let's see what we can get for Farm Dog. Looks like I got nothing on this one. And the reverse. None there. Next up, number 9, Mark. We have 2 reveals this afternoon. Just 2. There's this one plus one coming up afterward. And I don't know what the next one is. I'll have to check. Unless somebody else wants to check for me and tell me what they think it is. Because, well, as far as I'm concerned, I only tell you what I think it is until I open it. When I open it, I find out what it really is. All right. There's number 9. Now number 10. Angie, a 66 roll. Okay. Thank you, Mickey. Be looking through a 66 roll coming up next. Nope. Nothing on that one. Let's check coin number 11 for Dan. And wee little minor split lower serif RPM. I'll put this one aside. If it's something that's already listed, we'll take care of it. But if it's not something that's already listed, I don't think it's going to be enough to do photographs and list it. But we'll hang on to it for right now anyway. Here's coin number 12. Coins and ghouls. Nothing there. The 43p roll. What, are you telling me that's what the next one is? Yeah, if I had one. So what do you guys want to see for this coming week? I'll be doing the show later tonight. I'll be picking the rolls as soon as I get finished with this show. I'll be working on picking them out. Figure out what we got going on. Yeah, I know. Only the first 10 coins, Chuck. But you know, sometimes I just have that reflex movement. Flip the coin over. Surprise us. Yeah, but if I surprise you, you don't buy into the ones you don't want. How about if I get you to tell me which ones you do want, so we'll start looking for them? That's 60D for sure. Okay. Well, that'll be the first one. That's another real minor split lower serif. It's got a hike coming up out of the chin. So I'll stick that with my other possible. And we'll go to Mickey. Mickey Fur. And doesn't look like anything on this one. Joseph. Whole lot of nothing going on. $61D, 72P, 64, 84. Well, if that's kind of the consensus, I can do that sort of thing. Hey, we can look at those all we want to. 59D here. No. Doubling on the mint mark area. Number 18. Going to IT. Nothing on that one. Anything with possible goodies. A lot of them have possible goodies. I was thinking of doing a 2004 Philadelphia. 2004 Philly has a possibility, a chance of pulling a couple of really nice double die reverses. 2004 Denver would also be a decent choice. Get one for Angie. With both of those, along with some others, we're kind of in that world where we either get a big giant boom or we get nothing at all. And so it's one of those, you're way out on a freaky deaky limb, taking big risks on who knows what. At least one wheat roll. Okay. Got Eric here. I might do, because we're doing like the 2-week spread, what would you guys say about maybe doing like 6 or 7 rolls over a 2-week spread? I am pretty much out of 2019 rolls. I don't have any of those left. I do have 14. I do have 11. If I said 20 rolls, you guys would probably say, oh yeah, sure. The thing is, though, in order to get 3 spots in 20 rolls, you're going to be at the very least $60 down. That's if I'm only doing them at $2 a piece. Oop, there's another RPM. That is that first die we were looking at. Yep. It's got that big booger right out in front of the nose right there. Unfortunately, it's got some wiping going on. Looks like somebody was having a cold and they wiped their nose all over the coin. But this one's for Eric. Joe? Let's see, Joe bought multiple spots in this one. Let's see if we can get Joe something. Not an RPM. It's actually a little bit of machine doubling. Sliding that one over. Oh, look at that. Big old double eyelid. Nice and flat as you can see. Frosty. Came from a couple of viewers after our last live. Oh, if you want to run an idea by me, send me a time you're going to call me and I'll be available. Nice doubled eyelid there for Joe. I'm glad we got something good for Joe. $70 Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Probably have a few 70S rolls, but I've definitely got Philadelphia and Denver. What's up, Eric? Do you know what rolls you're going to be selling for the next week, Eric? Which ones you're doing tonight? Because I'll probably stay away from any dates and mints that you pull. If you tell me what you've got, I've been given a lot of possible choices to grab. Okay, 70 Philly. Pretty sure I got a few of those. That's one of those real minor. Yep, got the hike on the chin right there. So that's that second die that I was pulling for the little baby splits. We'll see if that's got anything worthy on it. Oh, Eric says, let me get to the pewter. Got to get over to his pewter. That one has nothing, unfortunately. Another one pretty nice strike on this one, but it doesn't have any doubling. Big DDO is a 70S. Most people are after the 70S because it has a bunch of double dies, a few RPMs, and possibility of small dates. That's why most people run for the 70S when they have a choice. But see, people like us know that you've got goodies in 70 Philly and 70D that can be hard to find and quite valuable once found. Nothing doing. Whole lot of nothing going on there. 62D, 64 Philly, 53S, 61D, 57D, and 09 LP2. So a lot of those other dates, let me write those down because those were actually really good ideas to kind of focus in on along with these rolls that we got going on here. Let's see. Let me write some of this down. Dan McCumber says 61D. I think we got that covered, but I have a 61D. 72 Philly. I may have a few of those. 64. 84. What were those modern dates? 06P. 11P. 14P. 15 and 19. I don't have 19. Ran out of all my 19 rolls. Okay, so I got 3, 6, 7, 8 there. I might just do those. Oh, we're also looking at 1970. All right, that gives me a good start. Something good to watch for anyway. All right, Mr. McCumber is up next. And what we have, is a big nothing sandwich. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's one of the doubled eyelids right there. I don't know if that's the same doubled eyelid I got for Joseph. I'll have to look and see. I'm going to put it in the pile with Joe's coin. We'll have to check and see if they are together or separate. Yep, Frosty, you're good. You'll be on for both of us. Got nothing for Carl there. All bummed out. Taco John now. Aha. That's one of our better little ones. See, this is the one that should have the big bulb in front of the nose. There it is right there. Big old hump in front of the nose there. Also got one out by the rim at the T. And this little bit of damage you see right in the center of your screen, the two little lines that you see on the die there, that is from some uneven die flow going on. This one is die starting to age. You can see a bunch of little warts here and there on it. It's also a big die crack right here. So that'll be easy to identify if we happen to have it listed already. Number 36 now, going to Sureg. This is the little minor RPM with the hike on the chin. So we'll see if we can get anything going for those. Number 37, Paul Hampton. That's another one of the ones with the hike on the chin. There it is right there. And so it's also got a die crack up on the forehead and in the hair. Mama's coming home. Frank. Nothing there for Frank. Ooh, Dan got a box in the mail. I wonder who it's from. Richard. That's going to be one of the ones with a hike in the chin. Yep, there it is. Right there, a little hike die scratch coming up out of the chin. All right. So Richard's coin goes in the pile. Let's get to coin number 40. Coin number 40 goes to Mickey. Now let's see what Mickey gets. Is this one of the double die lids, maybe? No, not the double die lid. This is the earlier die state coin that has nothing. So we've seen the die. We know it's out there. Some guy in North Carolina. You better watch out when you open that one. I hear from Eric Maith they like to send styrofoam bombs in packages from North Carolina. But I don't know anything about that. What do you know, Mickey? I don't think Mickey knows anything about it either. Not if he knows what's good for him. Mr. Maith is watching while he vacuums the remainder of his house. All right, coin number 42. Now for Paul Hampton. Let's see what Paul Hampton gets out of it. Big nothing sandwich on that one. Unfortunately. I got two big heavy bags from my buddy in Illinois, and only one of them made it here. So I have to figure out what's going on with the other one. Stuck in the process somewhere. Yet they want more money to not do their jobs. Got Sissy now. Sissy got an RPM. That looks like one of our ones with a little dot out in front of the nose. And it is. And it is. And this one should also have a big die scratch right there, die crack right there. Yep. So we do have some good markers on that. Number 45, Frank. Let's see what Frank comes out with. This could possibly be... Nope, not the doubled eyelid die. Oh, we got some crud stuck to the coin there. Who all knows what's in that? That could be rubber, mouse poop, hair, all kinds of whatnot. Who knows? I ain't touching it. That stuff nasty. Here we go. For Eric Beyer. Well, he's going to make a determination whether this is actually a listable die variety or not. There's the hike on the chin, so he's definitely getting one of those. One of those. That's coin number 46. And number 47, Taco John. Taco John comes up next with... Well, there's another one with a hike on the chin. 48 for Sissy. Sissy gets another RPM. A little nice ones with the little dot in front of the nose. Right there. Love it. Gotta love it. Number 49 now goes to Stan Horn. Let's see what Stan gets. Yeah, it's going to be a big old goose egg. Got nothing. Whole lot of nothing going on there. And then here we come with number 50, the last coin in this roll. It is for Wanda. And Wanda gets, well, she gets a big old consolation prize. She gets a hug from me. But nothing on the coin. All right, so we're done with that roll. We've got the bigger RPM, the slightly nicer one. Carl, Frank, Eric, Taco John, Sissy, and Sissy. She can't complain. Now we got the lesser, possibly not listable one. We got Dan, Sissy, Taco, Sureg, Paul, Richard, Eric, and Taco. Boy, I tell you what, Sissy can't. And she can't complain. Then the doubled I, we've got Joseph and Dan. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing just fine with die varieties and the like. In this roll, it's not a skunk roll. So I like that. All right, give me a few minutes to get myself together and get ready for the 1966 roll, and then I'll be right back on. We'll take care of it. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you much, and I'll see you in a few.